Rhythmic Enigma, a story of orbits and wisdom. For over 1,500 years, humanity saw perfection in the heavens. In the system of Claudius Ptolemy, the Earth sat at the center of the universe, and everything, the sun, the moon, the planets, traced perfect circles around us. When observations didn't quite fit, more circles, called epicycles, were added. The model grew fantastically complex, a beautiful machine built not on observation, but on the assumption that the cosmos must be perfect. The cracks in this perfect model grew for centuries. Then, in the early 17th century, Johannes Kepler, using the meticulous data of his mentor Tycho Brahe, dared to commit a heresy. He abandoned the perfect circle and tested a new shape, the ellipse. Suddenly, the universe snapped into focus. Kepler's laws showed that planets travel in elliptical orbits with the sun at one focus, a discovery that was not just a new fact, but a profound paradigm shift. An elliptical orbit is not a steady, perfect loop. It is a rhythm. Each year, the Earth breathes in and out. We swing closest to the sun in January, Perihelion, and drift farthest away in July, Aphelion. Kepler's second law revealed that our planet accelerates as it falls toward the sun and slows as it climbs away. This is the fundamental yearly rhythm of our world, a cosmic pulse of speeding up and slowing down. Just as the Earth follows a cosmic rhythm, life on Earth is governed by internal clocks. The science of these inner cycles is called chronobiology. We all know the daily or circadian rhythm of sleep and wakefulness. But this raises a deeper question. If our bodies are tuned to the daily rotation of the Earth, are they also tuned, in more subtle ways, to the planet's yearly orbital dance? In the early 20th century, scientists began exploring this very question. Researchers like Alexander Chizhevsky in the Soviet Union pioneered work in heliobiology, studying the sun's influence on life. But this promising field of inquiry was brutally silenced. During the Stalinist purges, these visionary scientists were declared enemies of the state, their labs shuttered, their research destroyed or buried. Decades of knowledge about the deep connection between the cosmos and life were lost. The loss of this research was reinforced by the limitations of the dominant scientific paradigm, materialism. This worldview holds that reality is only what can be physically measured, weighed, and dissected. The subtle, interconnected symphony of cosmic and biological rhythms did not fit this mechanistic model. It was easier to dismiss such ideas than to admit that our tools and philosophies were too simple to grasp the whole picture. Of course, the materialistic paradigm has given us powerful truths. We know, for instance, that Earth's seasons are caused by our planet's 23.5-degree axial tilt, not our distance from the sun. This explains the large-scale changes from summer to winter. But this is only part of the story. It explains the obvious shifts, but it leaves no room for the more subtle rhythmic influences that the lost science was just beginning to explore. Today, we face a new challenge born from this old paradigm. Our most powerful creations, from the artificial intelligence that governs our lives to the vast military-industrial complex, are built on a purely mechanistic, reductionist logic. They are designed for cold efficiency, blind to the human and natural rhythms they disrupt. They are powerful engines without wisdom. To navigate the future, we need another paradigm shift. We must move beyond a purely materialistic view and rediscover our connection to the natural rhythms Kepler first charted. This means building a world that honors the cycles of the body, the mind, and the planet. We need a new wisdom, one that infuses our powerful technologies with an understanding of the deep, rhythmic nature of life itself. The story of Earth's orbit is not just about astronomy, it's about how we see our world. The leap from Ptolemy's circle to Kepler's ellipse was a revolution in thought. The next revolution must be to move from a mechanistic worldview to a rhythmic one. The open question is whether we can learn to act with the wisdom of these rhythms before our own complex systems, lacking that wisdom, spin out of control.